Hello, welcome to the Reframing Mindset podcast. We are clear my head of the thoughts that are preventing clarity, practice my speech, among other things. Episodes range from informative knowledge to funny stories about my experiences, and in the future, maybe include interviews. So subscribe and enjoy. Episodes drop every other day. Okay, welcome back to Reframing Mindset podcast. My name is Constant Brooks. I know this episode and talk about, you know, I'm at this phase in life where I've accomplished, you know, a fair amount of stuff. I reached the bachelor stage, and at this point, it's 4 years since I got my bachelor's degree. So it becomes that, you know, like a song that you usually hear. It gets I've been so successful long getting the bachelor's degree so long. I can't even feel it anymore, bro. Can't even feel the bachelor's degree anymore. It's just part of me now. And the other next part of the song that I just remember what I forgot it. Uh, but what happened was that you know what happened was that you're reaching some point now where you're in this new phase. I'm an employee now, and what happens is that you're gonna start getting more accomplishments and stuff like that. And one of the things I realized now, when I was younger, I usually I usually you usually get embarrassed in getting certain accomplishment because back then when I was younger. I was a nerd. So when I get an accomplishment, it was because you're good or bright. But when you're bright, like in high school, bruh, it was it was negative, bruh. It was negative being smart in high school. As you get in the higher grades, what happened was that you can actually change that perception in the sense that what happened was that it's not the fact that he became less. What happened that people start respect or you get used to it. That's what happened. You got used to the fact that okay, yes, you know, being smart is not being smart is also gonna be labeled nerd and stuff like that because I like the stuff that people who were labeled nerds like. I like to be do good in school. I like to watch anime and stuff like that. So those stuff. What happened was that when I get getting the accomplishments was good. But what happened was that it it was a certain embarrassment. I used to shy away from it. I would like there was this. So what happened was that there was this one accomplishment. What happened is that if you actually got like when you're in eighth grade or stuff like that, you will get an accomplishment if you made it up. Or once you're in grade seven, what happened was that you you got an accomplishment award if you got over maybe 75 or 85, I think, or 75 in your overall school report, in your overall high school report. You get this award when you go to the award shows and stuff like that. And what happened was that in grade 8, I wanted that award, so actually I worked for it. I worked for it. But what happened was that for some reason, when the award show came, I never went. I never went. And it was because I was trying to be cool. That was some reason. That and because I never know where the location of the place was. You know, I was trying to be cool and I said, "Oh, I don't need it," and stuff like that. And what happened was that when the other day come now, we actually want to get the award. I go to the vice principal and the principal is like, "Yo, we don't have the award," and that's all. So that award, that accomplishment that I worked hard for, I didn't be because I had nothing to show for it, and it was really sad. It was really sad, bro. It was really sad. So I guess this phase in my life, I'm still here. So yeah, there's accomplishments to be gotten. And what happens is that the accomplishment as they get older, the accomplishments are on bigger stages, and so you have to, there's more expectations now. So you have to actually get more comfortable in how you're going to accept these accomplishments. Yeah. So that's this episode is just for you, the listener, the younger listeners going through school and stuff like that. Be like, okay, you can start practice to see how you're gonna start getting these accomplishments now, because you're gonna start as you grow, you just start get accomplishments, and you have to just start get used to it and know that okay, those days when you're getting accomplishment for being smart and stuff like that, you have to just take the accomplishment because the negative stereotypes, bro. It's real. The high school. The thing that's the thing about high school. The negative stereotypes can really lead you down to the wrong path, bro. It's like it's so bad. It's so bad. Like that's the thing about high school, bro. It can really lead you down a wrong path because it's so backwards. It's so messed up, you know. But yeah, this is the encouragement. You just focus, get your accomplishment, and be proud of it because what happens that you get the accomplishment, you're glad for it. And what happened was that as the older you get, the more sentimental it becomes, and more sentimental it becomes. And you'll be like, yeah, you know, because what happens now, I'm 4 years graduated from the university. And this degree that I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed because I never got the grade that I wanted. It becomes more valuable now because what happened was that I'm making my degree more relevant. So even though it's still an embarrassment, but what happened is that I'm actually getting more confident in what I know. I'm more confident in the things I know. So I'm be like, okay, yeah, that's a degree now, but I'm getting to know my stuff more. So you know, it's uh, I have the degree and I'm just making more relevant. I have 4 years now graduated from it. I'm way past the degree. I'm more than just a degree now. So that's basically that's basically what I am now. I am a person that can show you how to get a degree now. That's who I am now. That's the person who I am now. That before the degree, I was not that person. I did not even know that degree exists before then. So now that I have it and I have it for so long, I can be the person now that can show you how to get it. So that's the difference. That's why having the accomplishment for so long, you know, you don't even feel it. That's what it becomes now and stuff like that. And you have to be proud of that fact as well. To know that you have something now that you actually can show people how to get now and be like, oh yes, you know, and they can be more of you and then more of you. So that's basically for this episode. Like, when I was younger, I used to get embarrassed that I guess certain accomplishment because it was it was a really the accomplishment that you get it would be for a really bad. And the thing about it as well is that the nerd stereotype in high school and stuff like is when you're male, it's really bad. When you're female, it's not bad. When you get your accomplishments, you'll be like, yeah, yeah, because that's the thing about the female male thing, bro. In the male space, they really have to just basically out here proving your worth and be like, oh my gosh, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. In the male space, you have to out here proving your worth. But as a female, guys, your guys out here protecting you no matter what. And it's like, so that was the difference. That was the difference. So that's basically it, bro. You're gonna get accomplishments as you start rise, you start putting in work. I start get used to not being embarrassed when I get them. Start getting comfortable in achieving them and getting them and how you're gonna get them. And then what happens I would when you start get comfortable, you start get okay, I want more achievement, and you start go and that's all of a sudden you be like me, we have a lot of accomplishments. and, and on the road to getting more as well, so that's basically it for this episode. Thanks for listening and look forward for the next episode. Mhm.
Well, this is the end of the episode. Thanks for watching and look forward for the next episode. To support this podcast, go to anchor.fm/cssb/support or become a sponsor for this episode. If you have a product that you want to have more exposure, DM me on the Instagram page, Reframing Mindset Podcast, or on Twitter at ReframingP. Either way would help. Thank you regardless for listening, and here's a preview for the next episode.
This is the 25, 25th week of the 95 experience. Yeah. And this week, was pretty light as, kind of took two of the sick days in this week for a very personal reason. Yeah. Can't believe I'm at that stage in life where I have to take stuff for personal reasons now. And then usually back in the days, I have to just show up. But now I have personal reasons where I have to say, yeah, I have to not take those days off. It was really personal. Yeah, but also what happened was I actually used that hell card, and it was really convenient. No, so as I said, all those hard work. The thing about it is that